The update we just got for Alter's abilities are pretty insane, and honestly, I haven't been this excited for a new legend in quite some time. If you haven't seen it already, you'll actually see background clips from the Alter trailer that got leaked yesterday. Now, this is something that was put out by Chinaman, who calls himself an Apex enjoyer that spreads misinformation, but you could tell this was a legit trailer, and honestly, it was very exciting. It pointed back to a lot of the origin stories of a lot of the other legends, and it just goes on and continues to do this, and then you kind of see why Alter is here to begin with. At the end of it, it shows a picture of Horizon and her son, and you can see on all of their website art that Alter is teasing Horizon specifically, and she's coming after Horizon. And so there's this beef that's going on. There's this internal story that needs to be told. And so you see all of this, of course, and we've known that she's had a tail. We've seen some leaked abilities, but then Oz came out to say that the Alter abilities details have now been released, and these are for her tactical and ultimate. So the Alter tactical will as follows: the surface you want to place it on must not be thicker than roughly 20 meters. So the tactical he's referring to, of course, we've already seen, is that it'll be able to put a portal through a surface. So that surface cannot be thicker than 20 meters. Also, two ends of the portal are placed so you can take it from either side. Everyone can react with them as well. So it's not just going to be a teammate thing. It's going to be basically a Wraith portal, I would imagine, but it's going to be the fact that it has to be through a wall that's only 20 meters thick. Also, the portals must also have valid space between both the entry and the exit. If placing the portal on a higher floor, like the firing range platforms, you can take it from the floor below them and then go to the top of said platform, and it works in reverse as well, which means taking it at the top of the platform will portal you down to the floor below it. Yes, this means that you can place it on every surface. Doesn't matter if it's horizontal or vertical. Also, this tactical works exactly like if you're taking a Wraith portal, which means the weapons are holstered. This portal lasts roughly 10 seconds. So these are some big updates to get about her abilities, and I'm very excited to see how her tactical is going to work. To have a Wraith portal, which is an ultimate, just casually be a part of someone's tactical ability, I think she's definitely going to be a streamer legend. You're going to have a lot of people probably kill grinding this legend, and she's probably going to be one of the higher pick rate legends like you would see with Octane, Pathfinder, and Wraith and Horizon. So cannot wait to see that, but those are some amazing updates. Also, we got more updates regarding her ultimate ability. You place a device initially disabled, and it can probably be destroyed in this state. Now, this ability is referring to her ultimate Nexus, Void Nexus, where it's going to create a interaction point for her and her teammates for a portal passageway where they can all basically regroup in one location. So they say that you can place a device initially it's disabled, and you can probably destroy this in this state as well. Then when you want to use it, you look at any point of the map, even through walls. Then Alter creates and immediately takes a one-way portal, I would assume kind of like the Ash ultimate. Then everyone can interact with it. Also, the device can be interacted with and therefore open a portal towards it from up to 200 meters. The device also must be interacted within 120 seconds or it will disappear. But once activated, the device cannot be destroyed. So very interested to see how this ultimate is going to play. Obviously, we knew some of these abilities, but these updates really nail in the way that these abilities might be used in the actual game itself, or honestly, even in like ranked or competitive mindsets. You know, this kind of gives you an idea about what the meta might actually be. Also, some more updates are regarding her upgrades. Now, level 2 apparently will be a lesser ultimate cooldown that you can choose, or you could choose the right side, which would be scan the area when leaving tactical portal as well. I think that one's going to definitely be more useful. Then again, having 30 seconds less on a cooldown is pretty big, but I think information is key, and I would imagine, if I had to predict, that people will be going with the right side more than likely, because scanning an area when leaving the tactical portal is just that big of a deal. But then again, how practical is that tactical portal going to be? Therefore, you might want to go with that ultimate cooldown. Then when it comes to level 3, the left side should be ultimate will remain in place forever until activated, or the right side, which is a 10-second tactical cooldown. I think the tactical will probably be her biggest you know, shebang, I guess, about her entire kit. So I would probably say that it's going to be level 3 going with the 10-second tactical cooldown. Now, you could see some obvious similarities with not only Wraith, but Ashe. And that's the exact response that many people were given as well down in the comments, saying, you could have just told us that Ashe is going to die in season 21. And honestly, why wouldn't she? Because this character really replaces like everything about Ashe and some things about Wraith as well. So I personally think that Ashe is going to need a new rework, because why in the world would you pick Ashe when there's going to be Alter? But I gotta say, I'm not even mad about it. I think this legend is going to be so much freaking fun to play, and I cannot wait. Also, speaking of more fun to play, as it put out that the season 21 map rotation would be Broken Moon, which should be an updated version of it as well, then World's Edge and King's Canyon. Now, I know Broken Moon is not the fan favorited map, but I do think it could be pretty good if it's going to be updated, and I think people are going to want to play the new version of that map anyway, so it's kind of almost like a freebie, right? This is the one time we'll accept Broken Moon, is when it's going to get a big update and we could try something new. Then World's Edge has always been a fan favorite map, but I do think it's kind of on the decline as of late. King's Canyon is the undisputed almost GOAT of public matches. I know it's not the best for ranked, but I think when it comes to pubs, the King's Canyon is such a good map to have, and I'm excited to have that back as well. Also, season 21 battle pass skins were being released by Oz, or at least the information about them, and that was the legendaries would be for the Volt SMG, Seer, Catalyst, and Reactive 3030. Then the level 1 epics of Wraith, Revenant, and Alter. Also, he said the legendaries, besides the reactive skin for the level 100 3030, follow a Void Walker theme, with the non-reactives looking like a corrupted version of the Void Walker. So very interested to see how this battle pass upgrade looks as well. Also got some news. Bangalore seems to be getting the Heirloom Recolor coming in season 22, but of course this is a should be. A lot of things can change, especially after we've already talked about a lot of the things that Oz said would be coming, like solos and quads. That should be coming in season 21, and you know, it was going to be a permanent addition. Now that's kind of changed into a little bit of a different story. It's going to be a LTM for maybe 6 weeks or so to replace duos, and then also on the flip side, you might not even see quads. Maybe it comes in season 22, maybe it's season 23. The only problem is with all of this, I feel like I have to keep touching on this topic, because honestly, there is no win in any sense of content that gets added if we don't fix core fundamentals. This was another issue. Polo World had actually tweeted this, and it honestly started to get a little bit of traction, right? This is not a guy with a massive crazy following. It's just someone who wanted to get some words out there, wanted to get this story out, saying, I hope this video reaches Apex hideouts or someone. I've witnessed 6-manning, 9-manning, etc., but I've never witnessed me solo queue into a match, my teammates being a part of that teaming situation. They kept reviving me with crypto and then kept letting me die. This is the worst state of ranked right now. That's embarrassing to know that these guys have a teammate now getting involved with this, and they're actually helping the people that they're going against in all of this. And it just sucks, man. It's like, how can you get excited about a new map or a new legend or a new anything if this is going to continue to persist even after they said they were going to try and work on it? So interested to see obviously what you guys have to say. Like and subscribe if you want to stay up to date with all things inside of the world of Apex Legends news. Until next time, we'll see you all later, Gators.